Illumination's new film, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, is out. So today I thought it was time for me to stop and review the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Please note everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My name is SWNation, and you are free to comment down below your very own opinion on what you thought of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter that's going to pop up on the screen right now. And also, don't forget to come back later in the week for all Illumination films ranked. With that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's just get right into this review. This was my number one highest anticipated film of the year. So with that being said, let's move right into the good. And the good thing that comes to mind here is that this movie is perfect for Mario fans such as myself. As this was my highest anticipated movie of the year, like I said before, I'd say it didn't disappoint. To be fair, I went in expecting to smile and just experience all of the references of Mario, like I did with Sonic 2. And that's exactly what I did. Ever since it was announced in freaking 2018, I've been over the moon excited about an Illumination Mario film. Illumination as a studio wonders me with their animation, and that's something that benefited this movie for me. The animation is fluid, bright, colorful, and the world is just huge. It lives, it feels, it breathes Mario. This is probably Illumination's best animated feature based on animation. It just looks incredible, and like I said, the world just feels lived in. Brooklyn feels real. The Mushroom Kingdom feels real. Kong Village feels real. Like, all of it. It's just an engrossing world that this movie takes you away on. It's incredible how good all of this looks. All of the nostalgia, all of the feels, they hit me to my core of playing Mario 3D World Christmas Day on my 3DS when it first came out. Playing Mario Kart 7 on the DS. Like, so many memories of playing Mario Wii with my sisters and my brother, shaking the controller to get out of the bubble. Just so much nostalgia hit me like a brick. Now, going into the voice acting, Chris Pratt's Mario voice wasn't that bad. Actually, I thought that his Mario voice was pretty okay after the second trailer. After that second trailer hit, I was like, okay, I'm on board with Chris Pratt's voice. Let's just see how the rest of the film turns out. And the more that we heard his voice, the more I liked it, the more I loved it. And now people on the internet are loving it as well. While you can tell it's Pratt, he sounds slightly different with a little bit of a New York accent in there. All of the other voice cast members are good. Characters like Charlie Day's Luigi, I thought probably did the New York accent, Italian New York accent better than Chris Pratt did. Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong, even though he doesn't change his voice, I still think that Donkey Kong sounded like how a Donkey Kong in this Mario universe would sound. And Toad, incredible. Look, the voices that I really loved that fit the characters for me was Luigi, Toad, and most importantly, Bowser. Jack Black's Bowser was incredible for me, and to be honest with you, Bowser carried this entire film. He's not in it that much as the trailers may make you think, but he has a looming presence, and the scenes that he is in, he steals the show in every scene that he's in. And I found myself to be smiling more at the Bowser scenes than I did with anything else. I mean, besides the Rainbow Road scene, that is. Just Jack Black, he managed to completely change his voice into something we haven't heard from him before. At least I haven't heard it before. And just the overall thing of a lovesick Bowser worked for me. Now, obviously, there could be some people saying, I didn't think that Bowser would be so in love with Peach at the movie. It's literally him from the games. His main purpose is to kidnap Peach so then he can marry her. I would suspect that he would be lovesick over Peach. And including the Peaches song that's all over the internet. When I first heard it, I was like, what is this? This is so weird. And then the second time I heard it in the movie, I was like, okay, I love this song, actually. So overall, Bowser just stole the show for me. Mario and Luigi's brotherly love while it's not in there as much, you kind of want to see more of the brothers bonding because for the most part of the movie, they're split up. It reminded me of me and my brother. Me and my brother dressed up as Mario and Luigi for Halloween one year. Me and him, we watched the Mario cartoon DVDs, and he would always say that he was Luigi because his favorite color is green and my favorite color is red, so obviously I would be Mario even though he was older and I was the younger brother. He let me be Mario just because. Overall, I got a little bit teary-eyed. I got a little bit emotional every time when I would see Mario and Luigi interact in such a bold way, in such a way that just shows that they love each other as brothers. And each time that I watch movies like that, it just reminds me of the love that I have for me and my brother. But with that being said, let's move right into the mixed. And kicking off the mix, and these are not good things, these are not bad things, these are just things I want to talk about. So with that being said, keep in mind, this is a kids movie. This is freaking Illumination. This isn't some Despicable Me 1. Just don't get it twisted when you're going into it. Going into it, I was expecting it to be a kids movie because my friends saw it before me. All of the references, they just hyped up the references, and even the critics on Twitter, even the reviewers on Twitter, they were all saying, it's great, dazzling, this, that, and the third. But keep in mind, this is a kids film, and it's not going to be the next Despicable Me. So it doesn't have some big message. It just wants to entertain Mario fans. They don't go the classic Mario route. They kind of mix a lot of the different games and themes into one movie. And it kind of makes me wonder if they're planning on doing a sequel, what are they going to do for the next one? Because this movie is basically a lot of Mario games inside of one. They have Donkey Kong. They have Mario 64. They have Mario Kart. They have Mario Odyssey. Going back to there being a original Mario story, there really isn't a story in the games, but there were slight glimpses of it inside of this film, with Peach getting kidnapped and Mario having to save her. Well, see, inside of this film, in which we already saw in clips on Twitter, and you probably understand from the trailers, Luigi gets kidnapped instead, or Luigi gets lost and Mario has to save Luigi using Peach's help. That's fine, but I really kind of wanted that classic story of Peach getting kidnapped and Mario going to rescue her. Again, though, I get it. Modern age, no need for the princess to be getting kidnapped. She can handle her own. But the thing is, if Peach can do all of this that she does in this movie, she should not be getting kidnapped by Bowser every time. It makes you wonder, is she really getting kidnapped by Bowser, or is she purposely going, and every time when Mario catches them about to get married, she just backs off and be like, oh, now I gotta act like, I'm in distress. But really, she probably was underneath the table telling Bowser, yeah, come on, let's get married. Something like that. That's just a little theory of mine that I had since Mario Odyssey came out. Because there's no way that she constantly gets kidnapped every game, but she can do all of this inside of this movie. Keep in mind, different universes. I'm just being facetious here. But still, I really kind of wanted a central story of Peach getting kidnapped and Mario having to go save her. But don't get me wrong, the movie wasn't about that. The movie was about the brotherly love of Mario and Luigi. And if that meant that Luigi had to get kidnapped for Mario to save him, then I'm all on board with that. They even showed a couple of flashbacks with Luigi getting bullied and Mario coming to his rescue. It was a cute little scene. With that being said, that's enough of my discussion. Let's move right into the bad. And the bad thing that comes to mind here is that the pacing just sucks. I mean, once Mario lands in Mushroom Kingdom, there was a whole lot of dialogue about, Princess Peach, I need your help. Just help me find my brother. Fine, I will help you. Let's go train. What? Like, it's so strange. Like, it's fast dialogue, even for Illumination standards. And for the most part, lately, even with Scene 2, there's been a lot of fast-paced dialogue and fast-paced scenes in these 1 hour and 32-minute movies. Despicable Me, for example, it took him a while to accept those girls, probably the 50-minute mark. And that movie's 1 hour and 32 minutes. Even with Despicable Me 2, Gru originally declines the invite to join the anti-villain league until he has a conversation with his girls. Where's the turnaround? Like, there's a story in there. Mario has to save Luigi, so Mario gets help from Peach, and Peach gets help from the Kongs to help save Luigi and defeat Bowser. Okay, that's in there. That's a through line. but it's very messy. It's very messy because the pacing is just so bad. I wouldn't agree with a lot of people's criticism that there isn't a story here because it's the story of the games. Like, it's just all the games roped into one, like I said, in the mix section. But I will say, and I will agree, that the pacing was bad. And to be frank, it took me out of the movie. In conclusion, the Super Mario Bros. Movie is an adorable, cute Illumination film made to make the fans of the franchise proud. The world is huge and lived in. It breathes Mario. The animation is beautiful. I think Nintendo was on Illumination's behind when making this movie because everything about this film is perfect. It's the perfect look for Mario. The voice cast works for this version of Mario. And all the references I found, I loved. The nostalgia hit me like a brick. The brotherly love of Mario and Luigi made me feel like I was watching me and my brother again when we went as Mario and Luigi for Halloween. But the pacing really sucked here. It irked me and it took me out of the film multiple times. It's an A+, because if I'm giving Sonic 2 an A+, I'm going to have to give this one an A+ as well. And I would say it's better than Sonic 2, so I would give it a 9.2. It's only moved up 2 points over to Sonic 2 because of the animation and just the accessibility of it. And Mario fans will really love. I really, really, really liked it. I wouldn't say that I loved it yet. It would take a couple more viewings for me to love it because that pacing, man, it really, really took me out of the film. But for Mario fans who just want to go in and just have an entertaining time and enjoy it, you guys would not care about the pacing at all. You will love it for sure. Alright guys, that is it for the review. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion, and you're free to comment down below. What did you think of the Super Mario Bros. Movie? Comment that down below in the comment section. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Also, please don't forget to come back later for all Illumination films ranked. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That's going to pop up on screen right now. And with that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Peace.